Guys, how's it going? Just figured I would finally upload some video. I am so sorry. When it rains, it pours. I swear, it's just been a really just crazy week. So anyway, here we are. We're working on some more advanced crowd blocking stuff. Dice is such a friendly guy that, when a kid or somebody comes up to him, he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" So what we're doing here is we're working his positions, but we're also trying to get a little bit more neutrality about it. And as you can see, as the session goes along, he tends to get it. So what I do is I have Jace, my daughter, come up and shake my hand. So it's like, despite him wanting the attention, we need him to stay kind of more neutral about it. So what I'm doing here is I'm teaching him that his block, his cover, his around, it can all be done with another person in close proximity, because that's what these tasks are for. So we did all the groundwork for the basic positions of them. Now it's like getting him to actively think about it.
We'll work on cover. We'll do it static first. So,
and, to think about it. I don't know how else to put it. So what I'm asking for here, she comes up behind me, and while I have him in heel position there, I'm letting him make the decision to kind of turn around and be like, "Hey, you don't need to be coming up on me that fast." And it's not like he's nervous or weird about it. It's just that's what he's for. He's there to gain you space. And with a dog as big as him, I think he'll be able to accomplish that pretty good. So I'm not asking him to smell her. I'm asking him to get in between us, and it's hard for him, That's kind of what all dogs kind of want to naturally do. So he does a block, and he's kind of all up in her business, so I give him a little bit of a bump, and I'm like, "Hey, man, you can get paid over here if you're paying attention to me." And look at that about turn, man. It was not, he would just kind of keep walking, and he's so big that he could, so his about turns getting tight is like a really big deal to me. So there he does it. He doesn't get in her space, so I make a big deal out of it. I just want the positions. The rest of them can stay with us. He's being so goofy. I know he is trying so hard just to make me laugh, and it's just, he's so funny. So unfortunately we are in work mode, so I can't let him goof off like crazy until we're done. So sorry, my 10-year-old keeps walking way over to the other side of the field, and I'm like, "No, I need you to come kind of stay in there."
Good boy.
Right, so
Good boy.
what I'm doing here is I'm teaching the around, but we're adding the person, being weird around us. And that was really good. That's exactly what I want to see, is that sight picture right there, where he's coming into the position. He's coming into the position. He's doing what he needs to do, but not encroaching on somebody else's space.
Down. Down. Okay. Down.
So I'm asking him to down. And I'll give him some taps. If he ignores me and blows me off the first time, then I'll tap him a little bit. It's not even a full-blown correction. What I'm using is a leather slip line. So it's pretty thick. considering. Another thing that he'll do sometimes is, like, once he gets into a sit or a down, he won't often, like, get up on his own unless we're, like, moving, right? So what I'm trying to do there is get him to go from a down to more crowd blocking movement. And I screwed him up there. That was my bad.
Okay, so anytime now.
Maybe one day I'll learn how to walk. So here we have Jace coming in fast. And there he is going around.
Good boy. Good boy. Yes.
So I'm going to reward that one super big because that was a big movement, and I didn't really have to do a whole lot there. Now he's not reactive, he's just I'm just trying to get him to pay attention to his surroundings. I don't know why he hasn't wanted to chew the leash like the whole time, but tonight he's like, I'm gonna be a goofball. You need it. So here we are working on his alert. He's starting to get excited about it, which is funny. But it's really good because he's like, hey, you know, this is my job, you know.
Good boy.
Like I can fix that for sure.
Good boy. All right, Jace, come out. Oh, Dice. Carl, get out the window.
So here he is, kind of actively moving into it, but I don't want him doing this when she's too far away, so I keep him moving. You know, there's like a fine line. Like we have like, I don't know, when somebody gets about, I would say that's about 6 feet away, that's when I want him to start paying attention. You know, like I don't need him showing me the stuff that's, you know, way across the field or way across the store. I just need the one, you know, if somebody's like coming, getting up in your business, you know. So what's cool is that he understands these positions without our decoy. So like putting it all together, you can see the wheels really turning there. So he's like, okay, that's what you want, and that's what I'm going to do. Here we have her again, gets a little distracted. I'm sure somebody was barking. But there he is, he comes in. Sometimes Dice just needs a little bit of reminding, you know. He's learning. And that's like a normal part of the process. Good. So now I'm asking Jace to kind of stay with me and like just be that one obnoxious person that's always at the store, I guess. So, and I'm also teaching him, like, I'm letting Jace get really close because I want him to be able to use his size to almost move them out of the way. And I think there's one in here. I know, I'm not sure if we got this one on camera tonight, but he was doing the cover movement, which is behind us, and he actually used his butt to like push her back.
Yes, good boy, good boy.
There it is, and I'm not using the leash anymore. Like I have it draped over his back, so like I'm asking him to do this like essentially off leash. So like I'm not guiding him there. I'm asking him for it, or he's just doing it on his own. So right there, he keeps going a little bit, so I grab the leash just to, hey, we're going this way, buddy. But then I drop it right away again.
Cover. Nice. Cover.
So we're off leash again. And there he is, doing the thing. It's so funny. You see like the light bulb moment come on, like, oh, why didn't you just ask for that? So I reward him really big because he's doing it by himself, you know? Now, as far as some of the other stuff that he's learning, you know, with his size and everything, I've been trying to teach him how to tuck in on a down. I don't think I have that one on video yet. So, like, he's gonna be kind of a hard dog to take to a restaurant because I don't know how many tables he'll actually be able to fit under. However, his down is fantastic, and like I've worked a lot where, you know, if I'm sitting down at a chair, he's laying down, and that's also really, really important for public access work.
Good boy, cover. Good cover. Good cover.
But
Good cover. Good cover. Down. Down.
Anyway, we're just trying to like really solidify these ideas, so the more and more we take him out in the public, which we've been starting to do our trips,
Good job, boy. Good job.
he
Good. All right,
will
we're
learn
gonna do
that
again.
these skills that he's learning
And then what I'm gonna
in
do
the
is
field
give him a hand signal code.
are things that he can take out in real life. It's just harder to set up a tripod at the store. So here I'm asking Jace,
Yeah, there we go. Buddy.
we're kind of simulating
Good boy.
a grocery line
Good boy.
with somebody that wants to be too close.
All right.
So again, it looks pretty similar, but we're going from moving to static to moving again, and it's funny, like you change the picture a little bit for a dog and they're like, I don't get it, you know? So working everything separately and breaking things down like as much as I possibly can is going to help him in the long run be really reliable. And there we go. So, and he's so big, you know, it's like, I don't think he realizes that he's like a mountain. So, and he's really polite about his size, you know, so he tries to, you know, when he's doing this stuff,
He's a huge
to really be polite about it.
Gigantic, is he? What the heck is that? I got stuff on my hair. I got stuff on my
I
hair.
found something on him. But anyway, that's the end of our session here for that. And he gets some butt scratches and pets and just gets to be a dog. So I am really enjoying him, and I hope everything's going good. I'm so excited to see his new van. Like, really excited about that. But anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.